Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into a beautiful day here in Front Royal, Virginia, as today we have the first game of today's doubleheader between the Woodstock River Bandits and the Front Royal Cardinals. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ben Golding. I will be with you here for today's game, for Game 1, and then later tonight, Game 2, as Game 1 will be starting here in just a moment. The way that both games are going to work today, Game 1 is starting at 4, Game 2 will be starting at 7. Both games will be 7 innings long, so after 7, as long as we have a winner, that will be the end of the game. If they're still tied at 7, well, then we're going to keep on going into extra innings. And a happy early 4th of July to everyone here joining us. Welcome into the Royal Examiner or on the Stretch Internet, however you are listening to us tonight. The Cardinals come into this game currently at 12-11. As for the River Bandits, they currently sit at 10-11. So two teams that are very close to each other right now. Taking a look at the standings around the league, currently the Strasburg Express are way ahead right now, leading the charge at 16-6. The Charlottesville Tom Sox are in second at 13-7. The Harrisburg Turks are in third at 13-10. The Winchester Royals have fourth at 12-10. The Front Royal Cardinals have fifth at 12-11. The Covington Lumberjacks are in sixth at 10-9. Seventh belongs to the Purcellville Cannons at 10-11, who are in a tie with the Woodstock River Bandits as well. 10th goes to the Waynesboro Generals at 8-15. 11th is the Culpeper Cavaliers at 9-14. And rounding it out is the Stanton Braves at 7-14. So a lot on the line here for this doubleheader. This first game was originally supposed to be played almost a month ago on June 8th, but it was postponed due to the Canadian wildfire smoke. It was not ideal conditions to play, so we are playing it now as Game 1 will be starting here in just a moment. Taking a look at the starting lineups here for both sides. We're going to first take a look over at the Woodstock River Bandits lineup. The head coach of the Woodstock River Bandits is Mike Bocock, and he has given us this lineup. The pitcher tonight for them is going to be number 29, Nick Bell. Bell is a righty from Shenandoah University, a freshman from Cross Junction, Virginia. And this is his first ever appearance in the Valley League to this point, so we have no idea what to expect out of him tonight. It is sure to be an exciting time as we see Clint Marsh in the red, Mike Bocock in the green, heading up for the managers meeting right now. Taking a look at the batting order tonight here for the River Bandits, it is as followed. Batting first is going to be number 6, the left fielder, R.J. Stinson. Stinson is from William Carey University, a senior from Marion, Arkansas. Batting second is going to be number 10, the shortstop, Preston Joy. Joy is from Valdosta State University, a senior from Valdosta, Georgia. Batting third is going to be number 7, the right fielder, Tomas Sanchez. Sanchez is from Texas Wesleyan University, a senior from DeWitt, Virginia. Batting fourth is going to be the second baseman, number 3, Joe Jankowski. Jakonski is from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, a junior from Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania. Batting fifth is going to be number 8, I'm trying to read this. I believe that's the center fielder. It's going to be Hunter Smith. Smith is from Warrenton County Junior College, a junior from Spring, Texas. Batting sixth is going to be the first baseman, number 36, Ryan Wilson. Wilson is from Middle Georgia College, a junior from Eastman, Georgia. Batting seventh is going to be the designated hitter, number 31, Preston Ratliff. Ratliff is from William Carey University, a senior from Slidell, Louisiana. Batting eighth is going to be the catcher, number 18, Brady Whitaker. Whitaker is from Radford University, a sophomore from Ridgely, West Virginia. And batting ninth is going to be the third baseman, number 26, Caleb Sturdivant. Sturdivant is from the University of Pittsburgh, a freshman from Stevens, Pennsylvania. And that's the lineup that Mike Bocock has assembled here for the Woodstock River Bandits here for Game 1. The other coaches of the River Bandits, pitching coaches Rick Crowshore, assistant coaches Aaron Ford and Mason Mitchell. The head coach of the Front Royal Cardinals is Clint Marsh, along with assistant coaches Dylan Stowell and Jorge Ramirez. Taking a look now at the starting lineup here for the Front Royal Cardinals here for Game 1. The pitcher tonight that being sent to the mound to start is going to be number 37, Jack Butler. Butler is from Georgia State University, a sophomore from Marietta, Georgia. And as for the starting lineup here for the Cardinals, batting first is going to be number 19, the center fielder, Blaze O'Sabin. O'Sabin is from Georgia Gwinnett College, a senior from Warrenton, Virginia. Batting second is going to be the catcher, number 12, Brody Popple. Popple is from Florida A&M, a junior from Tallahassee, Florida. Batting third is going to be the right fielder, number 4, Brody Black. Black is from Coppin State University, a senior from Stouffville, Ontario. I think that's Ontario. We're going with it. Batting fourth is going to be the third baseman, number 5, Drew Camp. Camp is from Longwood University, a senior from South Chesterfield, Virginia. Batting fifth is going to be the designated hitter, number 32, Brantley Willis. Willis is from Chipola College, a sophomore from Marianna, Florida. Batting sixth is going to be the shortstop, number 14, Daniel Stevens. Stevens is from Longwood University, a junior from Raleigh, North Carolina. Batting seventh is going to be the left fielder, number 33, Jaden Anderson. Anderson is from Georgia State University, a sophomore from Alpharetta, Georgia. Batting eighth is going to be the first baseman, number 7, Carter Ruff. Ruff is from Gardner-Webb University, a junior from Fayetteville, Georgia. And batting ninth for the Cardinals tonight is going to be number 1, the second baseman, Hayden Harris. Harris is from Longwood University, a senior from Mechanicsville, Virginia. That is the starting lineup here tonight for Game 1 here for the Front Royal Cardinals. The stats for Butler to this point in the season, he's 1-0 so far at this point with a 0-point ERA. As he has appeared in 2 games, pitched for 3 2/3 innings, gotten 3 strikeouts, given up 2 walks, and given up 1 hit. His win came against, actually, the Woodstock River Bandits, ironically, the first time they met back on June 24th. He got the win as he only pitched for 2 1/3. As the Cardinals were able to win that game 10-6. His other appearance was when they played the Charlottesville Tom Sox, and he didn't get charged with the win or the loss, but the Cardinals did lose that game 7-10. We'd like to thank a few of our sponsors here for tonight's game. We'd like to give a shout out to tonight's game sponsor, the Rotary Club of Front Royal. We'd also like to give a special shout out to Angie Moore and Crystal Klein, who are both helping us out with concessions here tonight, as they are concession sponsors. And we'd like to give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor here for tonight, Donna Muller and Next Home Realty. A little message from them, a little message here from Donna Muller. As a full-time realtor with Next Home Realty Select and a Front Royal native, I pride myself on offering personal service before, during, and after the transaction. Knowledge, commitment, honesty, expertise, and professionalism are the cornerstone of my business. I have had the pleasure of being a realtor for the past 20 years. My love of the Shenandoah Valley shines in my business. Don't make another move without me. Call me at 540-622-4278. I look forward to working with you to purchase your next home or to sell your current home. As we are getting set here, we are in Bing Crosby Stadium here in Front Royal, Virginia. It is a beautiful day. It is hot. The sky is out. The sun is out. Sky is blue. White puffy clouds. Beautiful day here for a doubleheader. There are no games that are happening right now, but just telling you of what's going to be coming up later. There will be one other game. I'm mistaken. There are actually. Wow, I am way wrong. We have some doubleheaders happening, games happening already. We already have one game that started between the Harrisburg Turks and the Winchester Royals. They're currently at 0-0 in the top of the third. The Covington Lumberjacks and the Newmarket Rebels are about to get going as well. That game will be starting at 4 from Rebels Park. The Purcellville Cannons will be taking on the Culpeper Cavaliers at 4:30 over at Culpeper County High School. And then there will be more games happening here tonight as the Waynesboro Generals will be taking on the Charlottesville Tom Sox at 7 from CHO Airport Field. The Covington Lumberjacks and Newmarket Rebels will do the second game of their doubleheader. That game starting at 7:30 over at Rebels Park. And the Purcellville Cannons will take on the Culpeper Cavaliers in Game 2 as well over at Culpeper County High School. So 3 doubleheaders happening today. The Covington Lumberjacks against the Newmarket Rebels, the Purcellville Cannons against the Culpeper Cavaliers, and, of course, the Woodstock River Bandits against the Front Royal Cardinals. These are 2 teams that have been up and down the entire season. We've never seen either of these guys start. This is the first time we're seeing Bell. We've never seen Butler start. We've seen him come out of the bullpen, but the first time we're seeing him really start. So we're going to see what happens here tonight. I'm very excited to see what we see out of both sides. As the Cardinals are making their way out of the dugout now in their introductions. The Cardinals tonight are in the white pants, the white shirts with the red numbers and the red and white hats. As for the River Bandits, they're going to be in the gray pants with the green and white shirts and the green and orange hats. And now a quick message from our commissioner. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Robert W. Bowman Jr., the Commissioner of the Valley Baseball League, would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the Valley Baseball League's contest between the Woodstock River Bandits and the Front Royal Cardinals. The Valley Baseball League takes great pride in providing a fan-friendly family atmosphere at all its ballparks. To enhance this atmosphere, we ask that all fans abide by the Valley Baseball League Code of Conduct posted throughout the ballpark. We hope you enjoy this evening's ballgame, and thank you for support of the Woodstock River Bandits and, of course, the Front Royal Cardinals. As we're welcoming in everyone that's joining us here late here for Game 1 of this doubleheader between the Woodstock River Bandits and the Front Royal Cardinals. We're going to be all set. Again, like I mentioned, both games are going to be 7 innings long as we are getting all set to go. I am excited. I hope you're excited. It's a beautiful day. July 4th is tomorrow. We're going to be having fireworks after both games, and it's going to be a great afternoon for baseball and a great environment as we now take a pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Please rise and please remove your hats, and veterans, please salute as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, let's play some baseball. Both teams are all set and ready to go here for this doubleheader. I'm excited. Like I said, I hope you're excited. We always have to make predictions here. My prediction is that I'm expecting we're going to see the bats rolling. We have not really seen a lot out of either of these pitchers. Bell we've never seen before at all. Butler we've only seen for 3 2/3 innings, and those are both coming out of the pen. So really don't know what to expect out of either of these guys today. So I'm looking forward to see what both these guys are going to offer as you see Butler warming up on the mound right now. And then you see Mike Bocock over there. Mike Bocock, a legendary coach here with the Woodstock River Bandits this year. And another year with them as he's looking to try and get them back to finish the job that they couldn't do last year. The River Bandits got all the way to the championship game but could not get the job done against the Tom Sox, who were able to win it all last season. So they're looking to try and get some redemption this year. Again, there will be fireworks at the end of tonight after both games have concluded. So a busy night, 3 doubleheaders happening across the valley. Doubleheader here at Bing Crosby Stadium as you see Jack Butler warming up to give you the sight. Jack Butler's at pitcher. You have Brody Popple and catcher. Ruff's over at first. Harris second. Camps at third. Stevens is playing shortstop. You have Anderson now in left field. O'Sabin's in center. And you have Black over in right field as we are all set to go. Cardinals are in the white and red tonight. The River Bandits for Game 1 are going to be in the green and gray as we are all set to go. A beautiful day here for baseball here at the Bing. Like I mentioned, blue skies. It is a bit warm, but I'll take the heat over rain any day. It was raining here a bit earlier. It was a little worrisome on if we were going to be able to play the game because of the rain, but it was only like a 5-minute shower, and we are all set to go now as R.J. Stinson is going to be coming up to the plate here. Stinson so far this season has a .300 batting average. This is his in 50 at-bats. He's gotten 15 hits, 14 runs scored. 6 of them have been doubles with 10 RBIs. As Butler is looking to get a good start here. The first pitch here from Butler is in there for a strike. Great way to start the game off here if you are Butler, getting that first strike right there. 0-1 the count now. Butler, that one lined into right field, and it will fall. And that's going to be O'Sabin collecting up right there. O'Sabin, the throw back in as Stinson's making his way over into third, and he will get into third. And they're going to call him safe over at third. A great way to start the game off if you are R.J. Stinson right here. There, that was a big play, a huge triple to start off here for the River Bandits, getting Stinson all the way to third already. Because now it's going to be Preston Joy coming up to bat now. That one just like it nailed the gap perfectly between O'Saban and Black and then went right in between them. Not much that you could do there. That pitch by Butler is lined right at the second baseman, Harris. The throw over to Ruff in plenty of time for the first out of the inning. So after giving up the triple, the Cardinals able to rebound by being able to get a one-hit out on Joy. As now it's going to be Tomas Sanchez. Tomas Sanchez is one of the big bats that the River Bandits have had throughout the season, batting .316 at this point in time. Right now, the River Bandits are on Butler right now as Stinson got the triple. Very hard to do. His first triple, I believe, the entire season. It was his first triple, and what a time to get it. That first pitch on Tomas is upstairs for a ball. It'll go to 1-0. Again, coming to you from Bing Crosby Stadium here in Front Royal, Virginia. This pitch here from Butler is lined into center field, and O'Saban will... It goes off the wall. I thought he was going to have it. The throw back, cut off by the second baseman there, and the River Bandits are very quickly ahead. 1-0. What a way to strike very quickly. It looked like it was going to be out of here. Hits the wall and stays in play, but that allows Stinson to score. Sanchez gets an RBI there, and just like that, the River Bandits are already quickly ahead. It is 1-0. This is going to be Jankowski coming up now. And the River Bandits are rolling here very quickly. That first pitch, Popple was able to smother. Very close to getting away from him, but he was able to keep it there. Jankowski from UNC, Chapel Hill. Needs the second baseman tonight. Jankowski's been batting .219 to this point. And already in a 1-0 count with Sanchez over at second. This pitch by Butler is too low. It will be ball 2-0 now. We got a big shot there by Stinson into the gap between O'Saban and Black that went all the way to the wall. And then that shot by Sanchez hits the wall. Again, we have netting behind the wall that makes the wall a bit taller. That one got away from Popple, but Sanchez not able to make the move over to third. We have the netting behind the wall to make it a little harder to get balls out of here. It goes around the entire fair territory of the wall, but that ball there by Sanchez just caught the lip. The net, that pesky net kept it in play. 3-0 the count right now here on Jankowski. The pitch from Butler is in there for a strike. Make it 3-1 now. That was a big pitch there for Butler as he was trying to get out of it, not allow a walk. Try and just get this second out, try and make it a little easier for him. Feeling the pressure right now, and Jankowski will take that pitch. It'll be a walk for him, and he will be aboard as he will take the walk over to first base, putting runners on first and second now here for Smith. Hunter Smith from Wharton County Junior College. This season, Smith has been batting .295 to this point in the season. Comes in a big spot with runners on first and second. Already ahead 1-0, and they've already given up 2 hits. And that first pitch is in the dirt. It will be a ball. So Butler not off to the best start, giving up a triple, got the first out, and then gave up a double to Sanchez and walked Jankowski. Now facing off against Smith, the center fielder. 1-0 count right now as he's trying to just kind of find that zone. As Sanchez goes, that one, a missile into left field, and Anderson is on it for the second out right there. And then they were able to grab They got Sanchez as he was caught. It looked like he was thinking it was going to drop, but it did not. Good job by Anderson. Great awareness. And that ends the inning with not a lot of damage done. Could have been a lot worse there for the Cardinals, but they only gave up 1. As that will end the top of the first. Cardinals are up to bat when we return.
Who's got the pulse of your community? They do. It's the Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered. But there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com.
Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs as they offer peace of mind, one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412. Welcome back. Bottom of the first now. Due up for the Cardinals is going to be O'Sabin, Popple, and Black as Nick Bell. You can see him warming up right now. The fielding lineup here for the River Bandits. You have Bell on the mound. Whitaker is at catcher. Wilson over at first. Jankowski second. Joyce at shortstop. Stuart Trotz at... I probably just mispronounced that. Give me 1 second to make sure I get that name correct. That's Stuart Avant is over at third. Stinson's in left. Smith is in center. And Sanchez is over in right as it's Blaze O'Sabin up first here for the Cardinals. First pitch from Bell we've ever seen, and it's in there for a strike. We have no idea what to expect here out of Bell. We've never seen him play before, never seen him pitch. So we're going to find out what he has at the same time you do. So 0-1 the count right now here from Bell. And that one is hit hard into right field. And Sanchez couldn't find it. He lost track of it, and O'Sabin's going to be able to get in there safely to second with a double. Sanchez thought it was going to drop on top of him. He lost track of the ball. Looks like the sun is definitely becoming a factor here early in this one as O'Sabin, the leadoff man, is in there with a double. As it's going to be Brody Popple now coming up. Popple, a lefty, so a big fact here. Bell just faced off against O'Sabin, and we know that he has speed here, so he could get the wheels going at third. We'll have to see if Whitaker can pick him off maybe if he tries to make the run to third. The pitch here from Bell is lined by Popple, but going foul. Popple's been batting 196 this season to this point. He's been able to get 10 hits. He's gotten 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. He's been walked 9 times, but also struck out 15. But a guy that can get on base has been able to find his way on base. Kind of in a slump lately, but looking to definitely get out of it right here as Bells takes a look down at O'Sabin. The pitch there is lined foul down the right field side. It'll go to 0-2. 0-2 here for Popple as Bell is looking to settle into his first ever Valley League game, trying to really make an announcement of what he can do and what he is capable of as a pitcher as he's looking at O'Sabin. Again, the pitch to Popple way outside. It'll go 1-2. Bell we don't really know what to expect out of Bell. We don't know what kind of stuff he really has. Looked like that was a slider that missed. We've seen his fastball. We've yet to really see any curves out of him, so we might just have we've seen the fastballs, we've seen the sliders. I don't know what else he has to offer. Now we're going to see as the game continues. And Popple lines that one up into foul territory. They're tracking it and grabbed. That is Stuyvesant there for the first out of the inning. He got that one in foul territory. And Popple goes down for the first out of the inning right there. Good job there by Stuyvesant being able to track that one down. As here comes Brody Black now. Black, this is only his third game. He's a newer player here to the Cardinals. He's been batting 143. He's had 1 hit, 1 run in 7 plate appearances to this point as Bell's looking at O'Sabin again. The first pitch, and Black will take it for a ball. Like I mentioned, Black, very new to the Cardinals. This is only his 3rd game to this point. First time I've ever seen him because I've been out for a bit now, but I'm back, and this is the first time I've seen Black. Black from Coppin saying he'll have a big swing and a miss there. And I'll make it 1-1. His 2 games so far this season, he played against Charlottesville on the road in their loss 3-1, and then he played on July 1st, the last home game the Cardinals had, where they beat the Rebels 8-1. This is only his third game. 1-1 the count right now here on Black with 1 out. And O'Sabin still at second. We know he has the wheels to go. That one upstairs, though, from Bell. It'll go now to 2-1. And the on-deck circle is Drew Camp, who is just a major leadership presence, batting 203. But before we get to Camp, we got to get through Black first. As Black is definitely looking to try and make a statement here. This is a good chance to really get back at the River Bandits. Big swing and a miss, though. It'll go to 2-2 now. And Bell might be trying to think of maybe going off speed here, try and mix things up, try and see if he can catch Black. Yes, there's O'Sabin hanging out over at second right now. 2-2 the count right now here on Black against Bell. Bell looks at O'Sabin again, trying to keep him honest. The pitch here is outside. 3-2. As the count's going to go full. Whitaker and Bell's trying to get on the same page right now. It's a battle right now. 3-2 the full count. With O'Sabin still at second. Camp in the on-deck circle right now. Bell settling in. Looks over at O'Sabin again. Kicks and deals. And that one is lined into right field. But it will be going foul. So we're going to stay right here as Black is fighting right now. Trying to stay alive right here. Full count, 1 out right now. Big pitch here for Bell as he's trying to get Black out. Looks at O'Sabin again as O'Sabin goes, and he'll take upstairs. The throw over to third is not in time. As O'Sabin is able to steal third successfully and Black takes the walk, there's now going to be runners on the corners here with only 1 out. As now it's going to bring up Drew Camp. Camp so far has been batting 203. This is his 20th game. 64 plate appearances, 13 hits, 12 runs, 3 doubles, a home run, 12 RBIs, and 13 walks to show to his name at this point in the season. And a big chance for him to get back. Woodstock was able to score a run in the first. Cardinals looking to respond here. He was put in cleanup tonight. A big chance to show why he's the cleanup man. He's third base side, and that first pitch is outside. It'll be a ball. Looks like a slider that just missed. 1-0. Woodstock, this is not the season they've been looking for after getting all the way to the championship series. They've been up and down all season. And there goes Black. The throw to second is not in time. And that throw to second will allow O'Sabin to score. And with that, the Cardinals have just tied it up. Black able to steal second successfully, but off that throw, O'Sabin used his speed to get home. And the Cardinals have tied it up at 1. It's 1-1 now as it's a 2-0 count here on Camp. So the River Bandits scored in the first inning. The Cardinals find a way to respond here, and it's 1-1 now. 2-0 count here on Camp right now. The pitch here from Bell is upstairs for a ball. 3-0. Bell kind of struggling to find that zone right now. Cannot really zero in on it. 3-0 with 1 out. And now you have Black over at second. He's got a stolen base today, and that one will be outside. A 4-pitch walk here for Drew Camp, and he will take the walk over to first base very comfortably. And that's going to bring up now Brantley Willis. Willis has been a bat that started off kind of quiet, but as of late he has been red hot, batting 304 to this point. He's a designated hitter today. Looks like we're going to have a meeting on the mound here, as Bell is struggling right now to really find his zone, really settle in. As that looks like it's their pitching coach, Rick Crowshore, out there right now. Bell he started off really strong, gave up the double to O'Sabin, but then got Popple. But then Black is what it seemed like everything kind of fell apart. Gave up the walk to Black, but then gave up the walk to Camp. And on that pit, and all that allowed O'Sabin to score as well. A rough outing here for Bell to this point. Started off strong, getting Popple, but then has given up back-to-back walks and gave a 4-pitch walk to Camp. And we know Willis has been hot as of lately, so do not want to really lay off the gas here as he's trying to really find the strike zone right now. Runners on first and second here for Willis. A big chance for him to really open the door up here for the Cardinals here in the first inning. Again, it's only a 7-inning game because it is a doubleheader today. So critical to keep that in mind here. Bell trying to settle in after that Mayan visit, and that is a curveball that's in there for a strike. I think that's the first curveball we've seen out of him today. 0-1 here on Willis. Willis been, like I mentioned, batting .304, 7 hits, 2 runs to this point of the season, 3 doubles, a home run, and 10 RBIs with 4 walks. And you see Black jumping around a lot, and that one is lined by Willis into left field, going back, and it is off the wall. That's going to be Stinson collecting that one up. 1 run scores. That is Black coming in to score right there. And the Cardinals, just like that, have taken the lead. Camp is able to get to third successfully. Willis gets a second on a double, and Black scores, and the Cardinals now lead it 2-1. What a way to respond. Brantley Willis, he's had the hot bat lately, and he just showed why again, which will bring up Daniel Stevens now, the shortstop. What a chance there for Willis, and he took advantage of it. Almost got that one out of here. I thought for a second it couldn't make it. The net denied it, but now it's a 2-1 game with runners on second and third. Big swing and a miss there by Stevens on an upstairs fastball, 0-1. You're going to have Camp now over at third. You're going to have Willis at second off that double. So 2 doubles given up by Bell in his Valley League debut. Not what you want to do. Pitch here to Stevens is in the dirt, but Whitaker able to keep it in front of him, not allow Camp to come in to score. Stevens has been batting .241 at this point in the season, 13 hits, 12 runs, 2 doubles, a triple to his name, 5 RBIs with 6 walks so far. Cardinals runners are running around like crazy right now as Bell steps off the mound for a timeout. 1-1 the count right now here with 1 out. See, he's just trying to get through it. He only has 1 out right now, trying to get the second one right here, and that one is sent a mile high in foul territory, and it will be not grabbed. Some miscommunication there between Wilson and Jankowski out in the foul territory of right field, and neither of them could really find it. The sun seems to be playing a massive factor right now. 1-2 here on Stevens. Bell looking for his first strikeout here in the Valley League, trying to do it right here. 1-2 right now with 1 out. A big chance for him to maybe try and do something, get the strikeout. The pitch here from Bell is lined right at the third baseman, Stuyvesant, and Stuyvesant's able to grab it for the second out of the inning right there, and that is a second out that Bell needed. Stevens got on one, but just unlucky hit right at Stuyvesant, and now there are 2 outs. This will now bring up Jaden Anderson. Anderson had a hotter start than anyone here on the Cardinals, but has kind of come back down to planet Earth, batting .320 right now. He's been kind of struggling at the plate as of lately, but looking to definitely get out of that slump here right now with runners on second and third. First pitch to Anderson. He'll take inside, but called strike. Some of the fans didn't like that call. It was a bit inside, but just barely got the plate on that curveball. 0-1. So we've seen Bell now throw a slider, a curveball, and a fastball. That seems to be his arsenal he has here today. The pitch here from Bell is in the dirt. Another curveball. This one missed. 1-1. So Butler had a little bit of a rough start, but was able to get out of the inning. A good job there by Anderson being aware in the field. The pitch here is upstairs for a ball, and then Bell's been kind of struggling as well, already on the 7th batter here in the Cardinals' order. 2-1 here, and with runners still on second and third. Rough in the on-deck circle right now, and then it's Harris. The pitch here from Bell is lined a mile high. No one can really track it. Catcher track it. That's Whitaker, and Whitaker will have it to end the inning. So the River Bandits are able to end the inning, but the Cardinals are able to respond to the River Bandits' 1 run with 2 of their own. After 1 inning, it's the Front Royal 2, Woodstock 1. We'll be right back.
At National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services.
Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal. 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype. Top of the second, here we go. What a very eventful first inning as now Ryan Wilson comes up. River Bandits were able to get one run, and the Cardinals very quickly responded to that one with two of their own. It's 2-1 right now as Butler comes up for a second inning of work, and that first pitch from him is a fastball that missed upstairs, 1-0. A very great first inning. Both teams left the runner stranded. That one is hit into right field and will be grabbed by the right fielder Black for the first out of the inning right there. So one batter, one out. That's just what Butler needed. He's looking to have a little bit of a smoother inning. It was a bit choppy at first, giving up the triple to Stinson and then giving up the double to Tomas Sanchez, but then really got things under control. Got the fly out on Smith and then was able to catch Sanchez way off of second base and was able to get the out there. First pitch is in there for a ball here on Ratliff, the designated hitter tonight. Why do I keep on saying tonight? It's the afternoon right now. It's literally 4:30 right now. Next pitch is in there for a strike. It'll be 1-1 now. 1-1 the count right now here on Ratliff. Preston Ratliff from William Carey University. That pitch is going to be downstairs for a ball. It will now go to 2-1. Ratliff's been batting .273 to this point. He has 3 hits off 11 at-bats. He's gotten 2 RBIs. That one is going to be lined behind us and foul. It will go now to 2-2 with 1 out. After Ratliff, we're going to see the catcher Whitaker. This pitch as Butler kicks and deals will be lined right at the shortstop and over his head. Stevens couldn't grab his LB. O'Saban collecting it up. A really tough ball for him to grab. He jumped up as high as he could for it, but just a bit too high for him as Ratliff will be able to get over to first successfully off a very hard hit ball into center field. And he will be aboard now here for the River Bandits in the top of the second as they will have another runner now. And that's going to bring up now Whitaker. Brady Whitaker from Radford University. Whitaker has been batting .300 at this point in the season, so definitely kind of a more little sneakier bat that the River Bandits have that can definitely do some damage. 1 out here in the top of the second. Runner on first here for the River Bandits. First pitch from Butler is downstairs and in there for a ball. It will go to 1-0. Again, today's game sponsor is the Rotary Club of Front Royal. Thank you for sponsoring the Front Royal Cardinals. And our broadcast partner is Next Home Realty. That pitch is going to be sent up high, but foul. One and one the count right now here with 1 out here for Butler. Facing off against Whitaker right now. And you have Ratliff over at first with 1 out. Pitcher from Butler is upstairs. They're going to try and get Ratliff. No, they could not. Upstairs for a ball. It looked like Ratliff was a bit off, and Popple took the chance to get it. It was a good throw there, a dart there over the roof, but Ratliff, good reaction, able to get back in plenty of time. They're going to go check up on him again, and they got him. They caught Ratliff off of the bag. And that's going to be the second out right there. And that is a rough way to go, as now it's a completely different game here for Whitaker at the plate, as now their base runner is gone. 2-1 now here with 2 outs. Pitcher from Butler is in there for a strike. For a second, the umpire went strike 2. When like it was a strikeout, but it was only strike 2. I was confused as well. So it's a 2-2 count. I know the umpire did the strikeout motion, but it's 2-2. 2-2 here for Butler, and that pitch is fouled off. And now we're going to stay right here at a 2-2 count. Butler, a big chance here to get a 1-2-3 off after Ratliff got caught, and that one is just barely outside. It's going to go to now 3-2 here for Butler. A big chance with then Stuyvesant, the third baseman, in the on-deck circle. Do not want to keep it going. And that's a big swing and a miss to end the inning. So it is a strikeout on Whitaker, the first striker of the night here for Butler. As he gets an unconventional 1-2-3. Gave up the hit to Ratliff, but still able to get him out. So he only faced 3 batters. We'll call it a 1-2-3 anyways. Through an inning and a half, it's Cardinals 2, River Bandits 1. We'll be right back. At the Dominion Health and Fitness Center, they strive to provide the best gym experience for everyone. They have a ton of different opportunities, including weight training, yoga, racquetball, an indoor pool, pickleball, and so much more. Membership starts at only $25 a month. They also have an open gym every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can also receive a free 3-day guest pass to see what all the hype is about, or pay a $3 entry fee. So come on down to Dominion Health and Fitness Center and enjoy the best gym in Front Royal. At the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County, they focus on providing humanitarian service and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Right now, they are focusing on putting an end to polio and making the vaccine available to everyone in Front Royal and Warren County. To learn how to support the Rotary Club of Front Royal or to donate, visit frontroyalrotary.org. Donate today to help put an end to polio. Logan Miatico was a member of the volunteer fire department and was an aspiring firefighter until his unexpected passing in 2021. He had a contagious smile and a vivacious laughter. To remember that legacy Logan left behind, the Logan Miatico Foundation was established. The Miatico Foundation has established a scholarship fund for student athletes, created a memorial in Logan's name at his high school, Skyline High School, and continues to spread Logan's love and kindness throughout the community. You can go to the Logan Miatico Facebook page to learn more, and remember to hashtag Live Like Logan. Looking to buy or sell your home? Donna Muller is a longtime board member with the Front Royal Cardinals and a local real estate expert. Call Donna Muller at Next Home Realty Select, expert for all your real estate needs. She can be reached at 540-622-4278. As here comes the Cardinals here in the bottom of the second. Due up is going to be Carter Ruff, Harris, and then Blaze O'Sabin. It's going to be Hayden Harris in second base tonight. First up, though, is Ruff as Bell is out there for his second inning of work. The first pitch here from Bell is upstairs, called ball. Bell had a kind of really did have a ironic that Carter Ruff is out right now. He had a rough first inning, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs, and left 2 guys stranded. That pitch is in there for a ball as well, and walked Camp and Willis. Excuse me, he didn't walk Willis. He walked Black and Camp. Excuse me. But then we saw a lot of foul pop-ups that caused the Cardinals out. So that first pitch is in there for a strike. Excuse me, not the first pitch. I blame the Heat for my struggle so far. O'Sabin got the double, and then we also saw Willis get a double as well. Those are the 2 hits, and the Cardinals got 2 runs, and that pitch is fouled off down the right field side. Looks like it goes, and it's going to hit the clubhouse of the River Bandits. 2-2 now with no outs. Last time we saw the River Bandits and the Cardinals play was actually down in Woodstock, and the Cardinals were able to take the win in a big game, 10-6 the finals. That one is in there for a ball. They'll go to a 3-2 count now. Bell does not want to give up a third walk already. Walked Camp, walked Black. Do not want to walk Ruff here as well. And that one is going to be downstairs for a ball, and Ruff loves that as he'll be the leadoff man taking the walk over to first base, and he will be aboard. As now it's going to bring up Hayden Harris.
Now batting from Longwood University, the second base.
Harris, I don't think we've ever seen him at all. Yeah, no, we've not seen Hayden Harris. He is from Longwood University. We have a lot of guys from Longwood here with the Cardinals. Another Longwood guy now. First time we've ever seen him here in the Valley, so we have no idea what to expect. They're going to check up on Ruff, and he will be safe there over at first. We're going to find out how Hayden Harris is going to do just at the same time that you guys do. As they checked up on Ruff, and he's safe. Bell definitely kind of feeling the pressure right now. Already giving up 2 runs. Do not want to do more damage here in the second. As they're going to go check up on Ruff again, and he will be safe there as well. Trying to keep him honest and keep him close right now. Have yet to even throw a pitch at Harris. With Ruff still hanging out over at first. The first pitch here from Bell is inside. Looks like a curveball that missed. 1-0. So Bell's been kind of all over the place at this point, and this is a brand new batter that no one's ever seen before. So we're going to see how they take care of Harris, and maybe he can become a big bat and light it up here. As Bell takes a second. Now deals that one's outside. 2-0. It looked like for a second Ruff was going to try and make the jump, but he decided not to. Whitaker does have a bullet. Both Whitaker and Popple, the two catchers, both can make bullets over to the bases. We'll see what happens here. 2-0 right now with no outs, and you still have Ruff hanging out at first right now, trying to see if he can steal second base. And they're going to check up on Ruff again, and he's still safe, trying to keep him honest here. Make sure you follow the Cardinals' Instagram at Front Royal Cardinals to stay up to date on everything the Cardinals are doing inside and outside of the stadium. 2-0 count here on Harris right now with O'Sabin in the on-deck circle. That pitch will get the top of the zone for a strike. Good curveball by Bell, 2-1. As Harris will end that first time through the order here for Bell. As Bell faced 7 hitters in that first inning. Ruff and Harris make up 8 and 9. And they're going to check up on Ruff again. 4th time they've done that this inning. Definitely trying to keep him honest here. Ruff has only gotten 1 stolen bag to this point in the season. So not a guy he's definitely fast, trying to keep him honest. He doesn't typically steal, but we could see something here as he's taking a lead again. And that one is fouled up a mile high, but will hit the roof. And it'll go to 2-2. We do have a roof. If you've never been to Bing Crosby, we do have a roof that covers a good chunk of the stands here where our foul ball netting is. So, and that also creates like some shade here for all of our fans here, and it also creates foul ball protection so that way fans don't get hit by foul balls that are kind of diving in right behind the fence, right behind our net. 2-2 right now as they're going to check up on Ruff again, and he is still safe. 5th time they've done that here in this at bat. They've thrown it to Ruff about the same amount of times that more times than they've thrown it to at Harris, who's at the plate right now. Bell taking a second here. And they're going to check up on Ruff again. 6th time now. As he remains safe. They're able to get Ratliff, but could not get Ruff. 2-2 right now. And that one is sent a mile high, but going foul. Two and two still as Harris is fighting right now. Really trying to fight, get on base here on his first ever Valley League at-bat. And that one is sent into center field. They are tracking, and that will be the shortstop grabbing that. That was Joy on that one for the first out of the inning, as Bell will be able to successfully win that duel, getting Harris down in his first ever Valley League at-bat.
Now batting number 19, Blaze.
As now that's going to bring up Blaze O'Sabin again as we head back to the top of the order. We're only in the 2nd inning right now. Bell's already gone through the entire order once. And he's going to go check up on Ruff, and he is, as the ball got away. I think if that ball didn't get away, they would have called him out. But instead, he is safe. So we're just going to zoom in right there just to play it safe with how many times they've tried to pick him off now. Yet to give a pitch to O'Sabin. Really expecting Ruff to steal here, but he's not typically a guy that runs. But he does have a massive lead right now. And that first pitch to O'Sabin is downstairs and away for a ball, 1-0. Through the first time through the order, we saw Bell only give up 2 hits, 2 doubles by O'Sabin and by Willis, and he's given up 3 walks. So he's given up 5 runners at this point and allowed 2 runs his first time through the order. 1-0 the count right now. Bell the pitch outside again, 2-0, a curveball that missed. O'Sabin not biting on those stuff that's outside, waiting for his right pitch. He's able to square one up and get a double. The sun has definitely been playing a factor to this point. 2-0 right now. We've seen Bell try and check up on Ruff a lot, and he'll do it again. And that's why I put the camera right there, because I haven't been able to get a good shot of it yet, but we do have it now. 2-0 right now here with 1 out. As Bell takes a second now, kicks and deals, and that one's right down the middle for a strike. 2-1 now. O'Sabin looked like he was going to think about swinging on that one, but yet to see Bell throw a strike, so just took that one. Good take there, 2-1, with Ruff taking another decent lead off at first, trying to see if they can get him there. Been really trying to get at him, and that one's upstairs for a ball, 3-1. Ruff continues to look like on the pitch he's going to make the move, but then decides to hold off. I don't think he's actually going to steal because they're keeping him really honest. They're really keeping an eye on him. but you don't know. It's very unclear. He's not typically a guy that does steal like I've mentioned, but he could make a move right here. 3-1 the count. The pitch to O'Sabin. He will take for strike 2. Full count now. The double play is absolutely still an option here. If it's a grounder over to Joyce over at who's the shortstop, they can easily turn the 6-4-3 double play. O'Sabin does not want to give that up. Full count pitch here. Bell, they're going to go check up on Ruff again, and he is still safe. They've checked up on him at least 10 times now, and every single time they've done that, he has been safe almost every time. Not almost, he has been safe every time to this point. I don't know why they keep on doing it. And that pitch, O'Sabin took, but it's a called strike 3. That one went right down the middle. O'Sabin thought it was going to be a ball. He was about to throw the bat off like he was going to take the walk, but instead it's strike 3 called. First strikeout for Bell, not only tonight, but in his Valley League career. As now I'll bring up Brody Popple. Popple is 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to Sterevant in foul territory last time. 2 outs now with Ruff, the leadoff man, still hanging out over at first right now. They've been really checking up on him. Do not want him to steal. As Popple bunts, and that will be grabbed by the pitcher, and no one is there as he bobbled the ball there. And Popple is able to get successfully aboard with an infield bunt. That will advance Ruff over to second. Popple able to get to first. A great play there. So now it's going to be Brody Black. Black tonight, he got walked and then later scored. Is he able to steal second? His steal of second allowed O'Sabin to score to make it 1-1, and then he was able to score off of the big hit from Willis to get that double. As now it looks like this is going to spell the end for Bell as they go to have another meeting at the mound. As Mike Bocock, the manager of the River Bandits, is coming up. He makes a signal over the bullpen as they're talking to Bell right now, seeing what they're going to do. Bell trying to plead his case to stay out here. We're going to see if he's going to be done as they continue to chat it over, see what they want to do. He's been up and down, able to get the strikeout there on O'Sabin, but he's also been giving up a lot of big hits. Black, as he said, Black, Camp, and Willis, who have been kind of the 3, 4, 5, they've been the dangerous part of the order. That will end Nick Bell's debut outing here. We're going to take a step away and have the new pitcher for you when we come back. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. The local Front Royal State Farm agent is Ellen Adders, and she can be reached at 540-635-3336. State Farm is a proud sponsor of the Front Royal Cardinals. In 1968, the Concerned Hotline was created to combat the high suicide rate in Winchester, as it was double the national average at the time. Their mission is to help those in a time of need and create a welcoming community for these people. Concerned Hotline relies on donations and volunteers to be able to continue their operation at the scale they are. So far, they have served over 200,000 just in the Winchester and Front Royal areas alone. If you are interested in volunteering for this fantastic organization or want to donate, please visit concernedhotline.org. Pitching change here for the Woodstock River Bandits. Now pitching is going to be number 17, Rhett James. He's a right-handed pitcher from the University of North Carolina, Pembroke. Originally from, I apologize in advance if I mispronounce this, Farquhar, North Carolina. He's currently a junior. This season he is 0-2 with an 8.56 ERA. Through 6 games, he's started 3. He's pitched for 13 2/3 and he's gotten 10 strikeouts, given up 9 walks and 20 hits. His 2 losses were to the Lumberjacks on June 9th and the Generals on June 15th. The final stats for Nick Bell: he went 1 2/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 walks, got 1 strikeout, and gave up 2 runs. And he is responsible for both Ruff on second and Popple over on first right now as Rhett James comes in. An interesting pitching change here for the River Bandits, pulling Bell out a little earlier than I expected them to. I thought they were going to let him go a bit longer than they did, but bringing in James, an interesting change here as now we get set to continue here as it will be Brody Black up right now. Black got walked the last time we saw him, so looking to try and continue that momentum with runners on first and second. It's Popple on first, Ruff still over at second right now, with 2 outs here for Brody Black. Black and Harris, the two newest Cardinals to join the team to this point. Excuse me, had a few Cardinals join us here later in the year. The other Cardinal that joined us late in the season as well as that one is lined and foul is Michalus. Michael Michalus. He was the other Cardinal that joined us late from Florida Southwestern State. We might be seeing him in game 2 a bit later. 0-1 the count right now here for Black. Again, runners on first and second right now here with 2 outs. As Rhett James comes in to take over here for Nick Bell here in the bottom of the second. The pitch here from James, and that's a big swing and a miss there by Black. Bell could have very well been on a pitch count, and he hit his pitch count very early. I don't know what the number is. They never tell me what the pitch count is at, or like how many pitches they're expected to throw. It might have been like a 40-pitch outing. He was out 38. I don't know what they were doing with him, but Nick Bell is out and Rhett James is in. 0-2 right now here with 2 outs. Big pitch here for James to try and get out of the inning, get the pressure off. And that will be a third strike there on Black. Black thought it was going to curve outside, but it stayed in there. Strikeout looking to end the inning, and after 2, it is still Cardinals 2, River Bandits 1. As youth sports continue to grow, many parents struggle to look for places to take their kids to practice their sport. That struggle is now over with Arena Sports and Event Center. This amazing location has 3 rows of batting cages, an indoor turf space, camps, and so much more to offer. The drives to Manassas and Winchester for parents are no more, as now they can turn to Arena Sports to bring their kids to practice and train to get better. To learn more, go to their Facebook page at the Arena Sports and Event Center and check it out now. Wines Bookkeeping has specialized in a variety of business and tax services to help those in the local Front Royal community for over 50 years. They can take care of your business needs quickly and efficiently, including business tax preparation, personal tax preparation, and bookkeeping. They can handle the books for you and allow you to worry less and live more. Brody Michael was just a 14-year-old boy beginning his high school basketball career when he passed away back in 2020. Brody brought so much positivity and compassion to everyone in his life. He was non-judgmental, kind, caring, and always had a smile on his face. His impact was much larger than just the high school basketball court, as it spread throughout the entire community. In his memory, the Brody Michael Foundation was started to help continue the legacy Brody started. It not only gives back to the community, but also offers scholarships for student athletes as well. To donate to this wonderful foundation and continue Brody's legacy, please visit BrodyMichaelFoundation.com and remember to hashtag #BeLikeBrody. Welcome back. Top of the third. What an eventful 2 innings it has been here in Front Royal at this point in time. Cardinals still lead it here 2-1 as we begin the top of the third here. Due up for the River Bandits is going to be Stuyvesant and then Stinson and Joyce. As Jack Butler returns for a 3rd inning of work. Butler, he's almost doubled the amount of innings we've seen him pitch to this point in time. As it's Stuyvesant, he pitched only 3 2/3 to this point. If he's able to get 2 outs here, will be his longest outing to this point as that first pitch is in there for a ball here on Stuyvesant. The next pitch here from Butler, he will take and it will be called strike on Stuyvesant. A good curveball that I was able to get in there. 1-1 now. The pitch here from Butler, and that one will be lined down the left field line, and it will be called fair. As Stuyvesant's making his way over into second, it was just barely over the third base bag, but called fair by the umpires. Mike Bocock, the manager, loved that, and Stuyvesant will be in there to second successfully with a double. A great way to start the 3rd inning here if you're the Woodstock River Bandits. That ball was it was really on the line. I thought it went foul, but the umpire said fair. You could see Mike Bocock really liked that call, and he took it, and Stuyvesant was able to just keep going and get over to second very quickly. Really hustling there as he'll now be over at second, and there'll be a runner on scoring position for R.J. Stinson. The only run scored as Stinson, he led off the game with a massive triple. Getting to third, he is very fast and has a big bat that the River Bandits love to use. One of their best bats, batting .300 right now. And a big chance for him to tie this game up. That first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. And then with Stuyvesant over at second, a big chance here for the River Bandits to catch back up now. As Butler is continuing his outing, definitely looking to continue to look strong as that pitch is in the dirt, 1-1. He had a really strong second inning, getting the strikeout on Whitaker, getting the flyout on Wilson. Ratliff got a board, but then got caught. A great awareness there by Butler. Butler and Anderson have both have great awareness, so it's been great defense here to this point by the Front Royal Cardinals. The pitch here from Butler is in the dirt, but able to be collected up by Popple, not allowing Stuyvesant to get over to third. Popple, one of the better pitchers the Cardinals have. Excuse me, not pitchers, catchers. They also have Becker, Mercado, and Mosley. Popple wasn't an all-star, but Mosley was. But a great four catchers that the Cardinals have. 2-1 right now. The pitch here from Butler is fouled off there by Stinson. It's going to go to 2-2 now. So we're going to take a quick look at what's happening around the rest of the Valley League right now. Right now, the Covington Lumberjacks lead against the Newmarket Rebels 3-0 in the bottom of the fourth. And that seems to be the only game going right now. I thought the Turks and Royals were playing as well, but I may have been mistaken on that. That pitch is lined into right field, and Black will have it for the second out of the inning. It looked like Stuyvesant was going to be trying to make a run over to third, but then almost got caught, and do not want to happen to Stuyvesant to what happened to, who was it? It was Sanchez, where he got caught at second, almost was to third, but then had to make the run back very quickly. So only Covington and Newmarket are going right now. We have Purcellville and Culpeper and Harrisonburg and Winchester that are about to start. We have a lot of doubleheaders going today. So a lot to keep your eyes on as that pitch is lined down the right field line, but foul as it's going to be now Joyce up to bat. Joyce is the shortstop tonight. Preston Joyce from Valdosta State University, originally from Valdosta, Georgia. He is 0-1 tonight, got grounded out the last time we saw him, and he's .277 batting average so far this season as Papa's going to go have a little meeting with Butler, trying to see if we can settle him down a bit. It's just a quick little chat, probably just getting on the same page. No, I thought he was going to be up there for a bit longer, but no, just a quick little chat between Popple and Butler, and Popple's back down. It's always easy to really spot if it's Brody Popple behind the plate, because when it's Popple, you see his Florida A&M bright orange catching gear. You can always know it's him whenever they make the change. One time they made the change from Mosley to Popple, and I knew it was Popple right away just because of that bright orange catcher's gear. 0-1 the count right now here on Joyce, with one out, and you still have Stuyvesant over at second. The pitch here from Butler got away from Popple, and Stuyvesant is going to be able to make it to third successfully. That one took a hop right over Popple's head, and Stuyvesant will be over at third here for Joyce, with a big chance for him to to tie this game up at 2 here on the top of the third. Again, it's only a 7-inning game, so the urgency might be a bit higher, and that one's lined right at the first baseman. Ruff checked to make sure that Stuyvesant wasn't going, and he wasn't, and Joyce will be tagged out for the second out of the inning. It's been great defense here by the Cardinals. Great awareness just to know where the base runners are. Ruff made sure Stuyvesant wasn't going before he made the move over to first base to get the out on Joyce. And now it's going to bring up Tomas Sanchez, the best bat the River Bandits have put forward tonight, batting .316 to this point. The other two bats that are better than him right now in terms of batting average are Muddler and Lucas. Butler, the pitch here is going to be fouled off by Sanchez. As this has now become Butler's longest outing we've ever seen out of him. And he's looked strong to this point, trying to get the out here on Sanchez to end the third and keep it at a 2-1 game. That pitch is in the dirt for a ball. It will be 1-1. Again, this is a doubleheader, so if you're Mike Bocock and Clint Marsh, you have to be smart with how when you bring in pitchers, how you create your lineup, because you are basically playing 2 games today. That one lined right at Camp and grabbed for the third out of the inning. He was able to collect it up, and the Cardinals are able to have strong defense after allowing Stuyvesant aboard with a double, get 3 straight outs to end the inning. And after the top of the third, it remains Woodstock 1, Front Royal 2.
Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered, but there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com.
Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs as they offer peace of mind, one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412. Bottom of the third here in Front Royal. Due up for the Cardinals is going to be Drew Cramp, Brantley Willis, and Daniel Stevens. 4, 5, and 6 of the batting order here. Some of the biggest bats that the Cardinals had the first time through the order. Camp was walked. Willis, the hot bat right now, got a double, and then Stevens flew out to the third baseman, Stuyvesant, on a fly out in foul territory. But the Cardinals so far, their bats have been, in the first inning, they looked really strong, rough batted smart. But so far, they've been really on the ball so far as they've chased Bell out after an inning, 1 2/3 innings, bringing in Rhett James here. As it's going to be Drew Camp coming up. Like I mentioned, Camp got walked last time, but then he got left at third base. Do not want to be stranding him this time. As Butler threw 3 innings, the pitcher tonight, he's looked really strong to this point. As they're going to look to continue his outing there in the top of the fourth, but we have a bottom of the third to get through first here with Front Royal. Rhett James returns to the mound to continue his outing. First pitch here is way inside on Camp, almost hit him there. He had to really get out of the way. 1-0 looks like a slider or a fastball that got away. I'm going to go with a fastball there. 1-0. Fastball that was way upstairs as well. The pitch here from James is lined right back at him. A little chopper that Jankowski will collect, but could not collect. He bobbled it there, and Camp will take advantage and get the first successfully off of what I believe is going to be logged as an error there by Jankowski. We're going to see what the official score says here in just a moment. It is a bit behind.
Now batting number 32.
As it is going to be an error logged. As there is an error log there on Jankowski, and it's going to bring up Brantley Willis, who has been this hot bat here for Front Royal. As he's looking to continue his hot streak with Camp over at first now. The first pitch here is a little chopper right back at the pitcher, and James bobbled it, but was able to get the first. And no! That is a thrown away ball, and Willis will get over to second successfully. Back-to-back errors there by the River Bandits. That was an easy chance there for James to get the out there, but instead it's another error. James was throwing it to Wilson and just threw the ball away. So Camp gets aboard thanks to an error. Willis, he was going to be close, but that throwaway allowed Willis to get aboard, and now we have runners on first and second here with Daniel Stevens coming up to bat. A big chance here as back-to-back errors have really put the River Bandits, in a bad spot. The first pitch here from James is a big swing and a miss there by Stevens. That'll be logged as an error on the pitcher, Rhett James, which will allow Camp over to third. Willis will be over at second right now. So we're showing you there's Camp over at third. You have Willis over at second right now. 0-1 right now. The pitch here from James will be taken. It's too low. 1-1. A big chance here for the Cardinals to really open up this game. They were able to respond to the River Bandits' 1 run with 2 of their own, but they're looking to really do some more damage here. They have a big chance here with Daniel Stevens, and after Stevens, it's Jaden Anderson. And that one is lined into center field. Smith tracking. No, that's Sanchez on it, tagging up. No, Camp did not go. Willis didn't either. Sanchez has a huge arm out there in right field, and he was able to deny Willis and Camp from tagging up. So Stevens flies out to right field, and now bring up Jaden Anderson, who was the hot bat for the Cardinals at the start of the year. Like I mentioned earlier, has slowed down a bit, but is still definitely the guy that I would want, one of the guys that I would want up here in the situation. I would want Willis up right now, But Anderson is definitely a guy that I would love to be seeing right now. Runners on second and third right now, still with one out now here for Jaden. Carter Ruff is up next out here after Jaden Anderson, as Rhett James is definitely trying to get out of this inning, feeling the pressure, giving up, having back-to-back errors, and that's a big swing and miss. That ball got away, though. But Whitaker right on it. It did not get far enough away for Camp to even think about trying to go in. Two chances for Camp to try to score on the tag up down the pass ball. Didn't take either of them. Anderson swung and missed, 0-1. That ball was very much in the dirt. As Anderson's trying to drive in Willis and Camp to try and make it. It could possibly become a 4-1 game here. As Rhett James is taking a second here. Now will kick and deal. And Anderson skies that one up. And Sanchez will be on it. And Camp thought about tagging up again, but did not. And that one went over the head of Whitaker, but James was on it right away to hold on to it and grab it. Camp might not think that he's fast enough to get there in time, because Sanchez just showed there again why he has such a massive arm. Got that ball in there, probably in plenty of time as well. As now it's going to be Carter Ruff. As Stevens and Anderson go back-to-back flyouts to Sanchez, and they just were not deep enough for Camp to even try to get that tag up to get to third in time. Not to third, to get to home in time. So it will be 2 outs now. So the Cardinals went from runners on second and third with no outs now. Runners on second and third with 2 outs here for Carter Ruff. The pitch here from James. Check swing inside. They're going to call a strike, though. They say that he went. Really awkward place to put the ball on Ruff, but good placement there by Rhett James, making it an 0-1 count here. So now that you followed us on Instagram, make sure you follow our Facebook at FR Cardinals. The pitch here is downstairs and for a ball in the dirt, 1-1, as Rhett James, after a rough start to the third, looking to try and get 3 straight outs to end this inning. Do not want to allow Ruff to do anything with Hayden Harris in the on-deck circle. Harris flew out in his first Valley League at-bat. James takes a second, kicks and deals, and that one is fouled off. Looks like Ruff really jammed that one. 1-2 here. Cardinals and River Bandits in a doubleheader today. We're only playing a 7 here in game 1. 1-2 right now here with 2 outs. Cardinals have a big chance to open this scoring up, as it's all on Carter Ruff right now, and that's a big swing and a miss to end the inning, and Whitaker loves that. 3 straight outs after the River Bandits got into a jam. Cardinals leave 2 runners stranded in a missed opportunity. It's still 2-1 Front Royal after 3 innings.
At National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services.
Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal. 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about. Top of the 4th here, 2 up for the River Bandits. It's going to be Jankowski, followed by Smith and Wilson, as Jack Butler returns for another inning of work, his 4th inning now. So he's looking to continue to really stifle these River Bandits bats. First pitch in there for a strike. So there will be no Valley League action tomorrow and Wednesday as they celebrate July 4th. Everyone returns to action on Thursday. That's a big swing and a miss there, 0-2 now. On Thursday, the River Bandits have another doubleheader on the road again. They'll be playing the Covington Lumberjacks. First game will be starting at 4, second game starting at 7. As for the Cardinals, they'll be on the road taking on the Waynesboro Generals. As that pitches away, it will be 1-2 now. The River Bandits don't have another home game until this Saturday when they'll be having the Waynesboro Generals. That one sent up a mile high. Stevens and Anderson tracking. Anderson will have it for the first out of this 4th inning here. Anderson called Stevens off and was able to make the play successfully for the first out. Right now, the River Bandits have only gotten 1 run, gotten 4 hits, but given up 2 errors. Both those errors were in the 3rd. As for the Cardinals, they have 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to show right now. As it's a 2-1 game here in the top of the 4th at the Bing. First pitch from Butler is in there for a ball. So it's going to be Smith right now. Smith, last time we saw him, he flew out to Jaden Anderson out in left field. Looking to not repeat that again. First pitch for a ball. That pitch is in there for a ball as well. Hunter Smith from Warrenton County Junior College. That pitch is upstairs for a ball. A curveball that missed, 3-0. No action yet at the Cardinals bullpen as Jack Butler has really started to settle down. And that one's in there for a strike. And that one is lined a mile high, and Black will have it there for the second out. He was all the way at the track. That one went really deep, almost got to the wall, but did not get there. As Black was able to grab it for the second out of the inning. As now it's going to be Wilson coming up to bat. Wilson 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch in there for a strike. One and one now. The pitch here from Butler is a little chopper that will be grabbed by Cam Fair, and it's called fair, and the throw to Ruff is in there in plenty of time. Wilson looked like he stopped because he thought that it was foul, but umpire said fair, and that will end the inning. A 1-2-3 there for Butler to end the 4th. Excuse me, the top of the 4th. Still Cardinals 1, River Bandits. Excuse me, Cardinals 2, River Bandits 1. At the Dominion Health and Fitness Center, they strive to provide the best gym experience for everyone. They have a ton of different opportunities, including weight training, yoga, racquetball, an indoor pool, pickleball, and so much more. Membership starts at only $25 a month. They also have an open gym every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can also receive a free 3-day guest pass to see what all the hype is about, or pay a $3 entry fee. So come on down to Dominion Health and Fitness Center and enjoy the best gym in Front Royal. At the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County, they focus on providing humanitarian service and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Right now, they are focusing on putting an end to polio and making the vaccine available to everyone in Front Royal and Warren County. To learn how to support the Rotary Club of Front Royal or to donate, visit frontroyalrotary.org. Donate today to help put an end to polio. Logan Miatico was a member of the volunteer fire department and was an aspiring firefighter until his unexpected passing in 2021. He had a contagious smile and a vivacious laughter. To remember that legacy Logan left behind, the Logan Miatico Foundation was established. The Miatico Foundation has established a scholarship fund for student athletes, created a memorial in Logan's name at his high school, Skyline High School, and continues to spread Logan's love and kindness throughout the community. You can go to the Logan Miatico Facebook page to learn more, and remember to hashtag #LiveLikeLogan. All right, bottom of the 4th here in Front Royal. Due up for the Cardinals is going to be Harris, followed by O'Sabin, and then Popple. As we're going to have the top of the order up here in just a second. It's going to be Rhett James back out there for another inning of work. So he looks to try and continue his outing. Got into kind of a jam there, but was able to get out of it in the 3rd. Looking to try and not do that again here in the 4th. So it's Hayden Harris up first. As James takes a second, the first pitch is lined high into right center field. Sanchez and Smith both tracking it. Will drop in the track. Harris making his way over to second quickly. The throw will not be there in time. That one looked like it almost could have gotten out of here. Harris just made his exclamation mark of saying, "Welcome in. Hello, my name is Hayden Harris." And that will be a double, his first ever hit here in the Valley League.
Now batting number 19, Blaze.
As Blaze O'Sabin comes up now. We're already now going through the order for the second time now here. Cardinals bats have been rolling. Another big hit there. The first pitch here from James on O'Sabin is a little chopper that is grabbed by the shortstop Joyce. The throw to first is not in time. And that just showed you the speed of Blaze O'Sabin. Harris able to get to third successfully. There is the speed that O'Sabin had, able to leg out that throw. And now you have runners on the corners here for the Cardinals with no outs. And Brody Popple up now. A very fast-paced first inning here. Excuse me, not first. Very fast-paced fourth inning here for the Cardinals, getting two quick hits. Harris with a double, O'Sabin with the infield single. And now Brody Popple with a chance to open this game up here on Rhett James. That first pitch is away for a ball, 1-0. After Popple, it's going to be Brody Black, who's in the on-deck circle right now. James is in his almost through 2 innings of work now, trying to get through it here with no outs to this point. And as that's O'Sabin trying to make the steal, could not make the throw to second. Decided not to with the fear of Harris being able to then make the run home. So O'Sabin is able to steal second, and now there will be runners in scoring position as it's a 2-0 count. A huge chance here for Brody Popple and the Cardinals to really do some damage, make something happen here. Rhett James trying to settle in right now here on the bottom of the fourth. Cardinals still leading at 2-1 with how eventful it's been. It's only still a run game, and that pitch is outside for a ball. It'll go to 3-0. You have Brody Black in the on-deck circle. We can't see the River Bandits bullpen to see if there's any action happening there right now. So we can't see that in the Cardinals bullpen. No action happening there. 3-0 count here for James. Really kind of struggling right now. Pitch here from James will be taken for a strike. That one went right down the middle. A good fastball to make it 3-1. Here at the Bing, 3-1 right now. Runners on second and third. A huge chance here for Popple. The pitch, and that one will be fouled off by Popple, trying to stay alive, fight it back, as the count has now gone full. 3-2 now here with no outs. Runners on second and third. Big chance here for Popple to do some damage, get the Cardinals to increase their lead right here. The payoff pitch here from Rhett James is called strike 3. Got Popple looking. That pitch was a bit upstairs, but called strike 3. A good fastball there by James, able to get the third strike. After going behind 3-0, was able to deliver 3 straight strikes to make it a strikeout to get the first out, as now it's going to be Brody Black coming up. Black is 0 for 1 tonight, got struck out, as that's now, so that strikeout on Popple is now Rhett James' third strikeout of today. And the first time we saw him, he walked. Still with runners on second and third, and Black fouls that one off into the netting behind us. 0-1 here for Black, one of the newest Cardinals. We have 3 new Cardinals, Brody Black, Hayden Harris, and like I mentioned as well, Michael Michalus, who we might very well see in Game 2. Michalus is an infielder who we could be seeing later. The pitch here from Rhett James is downstairs and in the dirt for a ball, 1-1 now. One and one right now here for Black, as James is taking a long second here. And that pitch is outside, and it looked like Whitaker dropped it for a second, but Harris decided not to go. A wise choice there. Did not get it. It looked like he just had it, but then dropped it. In order for Harris to try and make that run from third, he really needs that ball to go to the wall or really just miss. 2-1 right now, though, with 1 out. As Rhett James is settling in, trying to get through a full second inning, and out would make it full 2, as that one is upstairs for a ball, make it 3-1. Another long at-bat here. Give up a quick hits to Harris and O'Sabin, and then had a very long at-bat against Popple. So far, it's been a long one here against Black. And then you have Drew Camp in the on-deck circle. 3-1 right now. The pitch here from James is upstairs. Called strike 2. Umpire seems to be having a higher strike zone. Black dropped his bat like it was about to get walked, but instead it's another full count here. 3-2 right now with 1 out. A big pitch here for Rhett James to try and get out number 2. Trying to keep it all at the plate right now. As Rhett James is taking his second, and that will be lined into right field. Tomas Sanchez tracking, and it will be fair. That one dropped as Harris will come in to score from third. O'Saban got to put on the brakes at second. Black got over. O'Saban's over at third. Black got to second successfully. Harris scores. And with that, the Cardinals have added on one more. It is now 3-1 Front Royal here in the bottom of the fourth, and that could be a huge hit there for Black, getting his first Valley League RBI right there. To bring up Drew Camp now. Camp tonight, he is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. He's been able to get to third both times we've seen him, but has been left at third both times as well. Big hit there for Brody Black as he will be at second. You have O'Saban at third. That one's lined and fair. O'Saban is able to score there. Here comes Brody Black. The throw home will be cut off, and that's going to be a throw over to second. A lot just happened there, and Camp is out at second. Okay, so a lot just happened right there. So Black and O'Saban were both able to successfully score there, but then on the throw home to Whitaker, Wilson cut it off. Camp was making a run to second, and they were able to catch Camp at second, but it does not matter. It is now 5-1 Front Royal. It might be 4-1. I might be wrong. I might not be able to count. Scoreboard says 4, so we're going with 4. I thought 2. I'm pretty sure 2 runs scored, though, and that one's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that's a big swing and miss there. So I think the scoreboard is wrong. I do believe that it is 5 runs scored. Yeah, because O'Saban scored and Black scored. So we're going with 5. It's 5-1 here in Front Royal. It's a 1-1 count as well right now. Here with Brantley Willis, the big bat, the hot one lately, and that's a big swing and a miss. That ball hit the dirt, though, 1-2. 1-2 right now here with 2 outs. Cardinals have really opened the door here, getting 3 runs. Harris scored, O'Saban scored, and Black scored here on Rhett James. 1-2 count here on Willis as James is looking to end the inning right here, and that one is chopped foul. Just barely got enough of it to send it into foul territory and to keep himself alive. Again, we're only playing 7 innings here, so we're already past halfway, so the urgency is definitely going to be higher for both teams. There's only 3 innings left here in this game here after this 4th inning. 1-2 the count right now here on Willis. The pitch here from James is hit him. Looks like it hit him in the upper back area. And Willis will be taking the walk over to first base. That one looked like it really hurt. I couldn't tell if it looked like it hit him like the upper back just below the neck, and that one's got to hurt. And now it's going to bring up Daniel Stevens. Stevens tonight is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Willis does look okay. As Dylan Stoll, the first base coach, is checking on him, making sure he's okay. Clint Marsh was checking on him as well to make sure that Willis is all right, because Willis has been a crucial bat here for the Cardinals here later in the season. As now it's going to be Daniel Stevens up. With Willis over at first, Rhett James taking a long second here to figure himself out, and that one almost hit Stevens. Stevens had to jump out of the way to avoid getting hit by that one. It will be 1-0. Almost hit Stevens there after hitting Willis, so James kind of losing his command right now. 1-0 here with 2 outs. The pitch there almost hit him again. No, they are going to say it hit his elbow. Back-to-back hit batter. Stevens got hit on the elbow. Willis will now head over to second. And that is not good for Rhett James right now. Back-to-back hit batters to bring up now Jaden Anderson. It seems like Rhett James has kind of lost his command here a bit, as now we're going to have a meeting at the mound. It looks like it's Rick Crushore coming out to probably talk to Rhett James, try and get him to settle down just a bit. It's been kind of up and down for him. He came in the second, got the strikeout on Black. The third inning had 2 errors, but then was able to get 3 straight outs to end the inning. A great way to end it here for James. And this fourth inning has just been really rough, giving up the double to Harris, giving up the single to O'Sapin, struck out Popple, then gave up a double to Black, which allowed Harris to score. Then Camp got what happened with Camp, there was a lot going on. Camp was able to get the first, tried to get the second, was not able to, but allowed Black and O'Sapin to both score to make it 5-1. Willis then got hit by the pitch, and then Stevens got hit by the pitch as well, as the meeting is now over. And now that's going to bring up Jaden Anderson. So a very eventful fourth inning here in Front Royal. And then on the top of the fourth, in case you missed it, Jack Butler won 1-2-3 on the River Bandits, and as he has looked strong. 2 outs, you now have runners on first and second here for Jaden, who is 0 for 2 tonight. As Rhett James is just trying to get out of this fourth inning right now with no more damage. James takes a second now, kicks and deals, and that one almost hit him. And the fans do not like that at all. And Anderson acting like it hit him, and they are going to say it did hit him. I couldn't tell if it did or not, but they say it did. Anderson taking a walk over to first. Now load the bases. 3 straight hit batters. And the umpires are talking to the pitchers, right? To the pitcher, Rhett James. And here comes Mike Bocock to pull Rhett James. 3 straight hit batters. Not what you want to do there as a pitcher. A really rough way to end your outing here if you're Rhett James, and he knows that it's the end of his outing right here, as Mike Bocock is going out there to pull him from the game. We're going to take a step away and have the new pitcher for you when we come back. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. The local Front Royal State Farm agent is Ellen Adders, and she can be reached at 540-635-3336. State Farm is a proud sponsor of the Front Royal Cardinals. In 1968, the Concerned Hotline was created to combat the high suicide rate in Winchester, as it was double the national average at the time. Their mission is to help those in a time of need and create a welcoming community for these people. Concerned Hotline relies on donations and volunteers to be able to continue their operation at the scale they are. So far, they have served over 200,000 just in the Winchester and Front Royal areas alone. If you are interested in volunteering for this fantastic organization or want to donate, please visit concernhotline.org. All right, pitching change here for the Woodstock River Bandits. Now pitching is going to be number 2, Drake Bicknell from the University of Pacific. He's a junior originally from El Dorado Hills, California. He's a righty, a long way from home. He is also a catcher, so I couldn't find him for a second because he's listed as a catcher. This season, he has a 4.5 ERA in 2 games pitched for 2 innings, giving up 3 walks and 2 hits, and yet to get a strikeout. As a batter, he's played in 3 games. As a pitcher, this is his 3rd game. His 2 other appearances as a pitcher, he pitched against the Stanton Braves on June 30th and against the Cardinals in their loss on June 24th, where against the Braves he pitched for 2/3 of an inning. Against the Cardinals he pitched for 1 1/3 of an inning. The final stats for Rhett James: he went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, gave up no walks, got 3 strikeouts, gave up 3 runs, but also hit 3 batters. The 3 batters that are currently on base right now, and Anderson, Stevens, and Willis. 3 straight hit batters, not what you want to do, as it will be Carter Ruff up here in just a second. It's going to be very interesting to see what Ruff can do. Ruff is 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout, but it's also been walked. Bases loaded situation. The Cardinals' bats have batted around here in the 4th. A very hectic, very crazy 4th inning. A lot has happened, and Carter Ruff comes into a big spot here. Big chance for him to really open this game up to another level. Right now it's 5-1. It could very easily become more as Drake Bicknell comes in to try and stop the bleeding here. All three runners right now are all Rhett James's responsibility. So if they score, these runs will be charged to James. First pitch here from Bicknell. Ruff hits into left field, and it will drop for a base hit. And that will allow one run to score. Here comes another. That is both Willits and Stevens coming in to score. And just like that, the Cardinals have added on two more. It's 7-1. A big hit there from Carter Ruff. An easy single, and Anderson was able to get to second very comfortably. And that's one batter, one hit, as Hayden Harris is back up again. And we have some of these newer guys, we don't have the walk-up songs yet, so we just played like some fun songs. Hayden Harris has Baby Shark, another guy, I think it is Brody Black. I know we played Barbie for him. So runners on first and second now in a 7-1 game, and that's a big swing and a miss there by Harris. Those two runs are both going to be charged to Rhett James. So now James has given up 5 runs. He is still responsible for Jaden Anderson, but Carter Ruff will then fall on to Drake Bicknell. 0-1 the count right now. As Bicknell trying to get out of this inning, just needs one out to end things right here. The pitch here from Bicknell is in the dirt, got away from Whitaker, and Anderson will take the run over to third. Ruff going to hold up at first, did not even try to make the run. It'll be 1-1 now. Harris came up to start this inning. Harris got the double and then later scored. So Harris started things off with a big double, and the Cardinals' bats have just been on it as of lately, really just raking and just playing smart. And then the 3 straight hit batters would really set them up for another chance to do more damage. The pitch here from Bicknell is in the dirt, was able to be smothered by Whitaker. It didn't even make it to the plate, but hit his chest in order to keep it at the plate and not allow Anderson to score. 2-1 now with 2 outs. Score is 7-1 now here for Front Royal. And Anderson 90 feet away from making it an 8-1 game. And what has been a very eventful 4th inning. We started this 4th inning at a 2-1 score, so the Cardinals have already added 5 more here in the 4th. One of the big storylines of the Valley League has been big innings out of nowhere. And that one is lined by Harris into the right center field, and it will drop for a base hit. Anderson will come in to score easily. Ruff over to third. He's coming home to score. Harris trying to make it into third in time, and Ruff will score Harris to third successfully with the triple. And the Cardinals add on 2 more with that base hit. It is now 9-1. And the Cardinals are laying it on now. One of those 2 runs will be charged to James, so he'll now have 6 runs. He'll end his outing giving up 6 runs. The other one will go on to Bicknell. And we're going to keep this 4th inning going, guys. It's Blaze O'Sabin now. Another big hit there by Harris, getting the triple. That's the second triple we've seen today. R.J. Stinson started off the game with the triple, and then Hayden Harris, one of the newest Cardinals, first game we've ever seen him play in, and he got a triple there as well. The pitch here from Bicknell is just off the plate for a ball. So now we only have Harris. He's at third right now. Ruff and Anderson both scored off that big hit. Smith, he dived to try and make that play out in center field, could not, and Sanchez had to go collect it up as that ball got all the way to the wall. 1-0 right now. Bicknell, that pitch is fouled off there by O'Sabin. As Harris is 90 feet away from making it into a 10-1 game, as the Cardinals have scored 7 runs here in this bottom of the 4th. They have really blown open the door here. 1-1 the count right now here with 2 outs. As O'Sabin is up right now, he's 2 for 3 tonight with a double, a single, and a strikeout. That one is fouled off though. It'll go to 1-2 now. As Drake Bicknell is just looking to really stop the bleeding, end this inning, and get the bats back up to the plate. It's been a while for them, and the River Bandits are going to be coming back up to bat in a very different game. It was 2-1 when the top of the 4th ended. It's 9-1 right now, and we're still going here with O'Sabin. The pitch here from Bicknell is a little chopper that will be grabbed by the shortstop. Joyce to throw to first is in time. And the fans do not like that. They thought it was not in time, but the umpire says otherwise. That will end the inning. But what an eventful 4th inning that was. The Cardinals add 7 more runs to make it now. Front Royal 9, Woodstock 1 after 4 innings. We'll be right back.
National Media Services, your image is their business. From business cards to banners, signs, and beyond, they've got you covered. With their top quality printing and industry expertise, they ensure your business won't just survive, it will thrive. Why wait? Contact Mike McCool at National Media Services today at 540-635-4181 and step into the world of possibilities. They are ready to help you create a lasting impression. National Media Services. They don't just help your business survive, they help it thrive. Call 540-635-4181 today and create your success story with National Media Services.
Are you looking for the best spot to watch the Front Royal Cardinals games this season? Well, look no farther than On Cue Sports Bar and Grill. They have some of the best food and drinks in Front Royal, 10 HD TVs, 9 9-foot pool tables, and was voted for having the best wings in town in 2021. They also have live music on Friday and selective Saturday evenings. So what are you waiting for? Get on down to On Cue today and join the fun. If you are looking for the best sweet treats in Front Royal, look no farther than C&C Frozen Treats. They serve homemade ice cream and Italian ice fresh every day. They bring you old-time ice cream with new age twists. All locations open at 10 a.m. and are open until 9 p.m. every day. So come on down to C&C Frozen Treats today to see what the hype is all about. There's Jack Butler for you here as we start off the top of the fifth inning. He has been lights out so far here, pitching after a rough first inning to start. He has pitched amazing to this point, has been doing great here since the first inning, and that first pitch is fouled off. This is Ratliff up to bat now. Jack Butler, to this point, his longest outing was only 2 1/3. This has been his longest outing now, and he's been making it look easy. This pitch from Butler is in the dirt. Last time we saw Jack Butler, it was a 2-1 game, and he was able to go 1-2-3 on the River Bandits. It's 9-1 now, so definitely enjoying that cushion. That little chopper that Camp is able to collect. The throw to first is in time as Ruff puts the splits on display there. A good throw there by Camp to get to Ruff to get Ratliff out, and that'll be the first out of the inning. As now it's Whitaker. After Whitaker, it's going to be Sturvant. The catcher and the third baseman, it'll first be Whitaker. Whitaker struck out last time we saw him. The only strikeout of the night. So Butler there have been a lot of balls hit into play here tonight, but it has been exceptional defense here in Game 1 here by the Cardinals. And that one, first pitch, skied a mile high. 3 guys all coming together, and that one was grabbed by Harris. Looked like there was about to be a collision out there in shallow right field. As it was O'Harris, Black, and O'Saban all crashing in on it. 3 guys that are not really used to playing together yet, and Harris was able to make that grab for the second out of the inning. So quickly, 2 outs here for Jack Butler as he's looking to get the bats back up to the plate, but before that, it was Sturvant. First pitch is in there for a strike. Caleb Sturvant from the University of Pittsburgh, a freshman from Stevens, Pennsylvania. The next pitch here from Butler is also in there for a strike. A good curveball there. Sturvant's been batting .250 so far this season. 11 hits, 10 runs, a double, and a home run to his name with 10 RBIs and 10 walks. That pitch is hit high into right field. Ruff will have it right there, able to stay in the dirt. 1-2-3 again. Back-to-back 1-2-3 innings here for Jack Butler. He is wheeling and dealing here. After that inning, it's still Cardinals 9, River Bandits 1. As youth sports continue to grow, many parents struggle to look for places to take their kids to practice their sport. That struggle is now over with Arena Sports and Event Center. This amazing location has 3 rows of batting cages, an indoor turf space, camps, and so much more to offer. The drives to Manassas and Winchester for parents are no more, as now they can turn to Arena Sports to bring their kids to practice and train to get better. To learn more, go to their Facebook page at the Arena Sports and Event Center and check it out now. Wines Bookkeeping has specialized in a variety of business and tax services to help those in the local Front Royal community for over 50 years. They can take care of your business needs quickly and efficiently, including business tax preparation, personal tax preparation, and bookkeeping. They can handle the books for you and allow you to worry less and live more. Brody Michael was just a 14-year-old boy beginning his high school basketball career when he passed away back in 2020. Brody brought so much positivity and compassion to everyone in his life. He was non-judgmental, kind, caring, and always had a smile on his face. His impact was much larger than just the high school basketball court, as it spread throughout the entire community. In his memory, the Brody Michael Foundation was started to help continue the legacy Brody started. It not only gives back to the community, but also offers scholarships for student athletes as well. To donate to this wonderful foundation and continue Brody's legacy, please visit BrodyMichaelFoundation.com and remember to hashtag #BeLikeBrody. All right, Cardinals bats are very quickly up to bat again. It's going to be Popper, Black, and Camp all due up after Jack Butler went 1-2-3 on the River Bandits. We're back here for more Cardinals action here with the bats back up. Popple up first here as it's going to be Drake Bicknell pitching again here, and see will continue his outing. The third pitch of the River Bandits have used. Cardinals are still on their first, and Butler is most likely going to continue to roll. He's been looking strong as ever. First pitch here from Bicknell, skied a mile high into center field. Smith on it. No, that's going to be Stinson there for the first out of the inning here in the bottom of the fifth. So one pitch, one out right there very quickly. And I mentioned that Brody Black has that Barbie music, and there it was right there. Black tonight, he is 1 for 2 with a double. Got walked as well, but both times he's been aboard, he has scored. So a new player here for the Cardinals that has been very consistent on being able to score. Hayden Harris has also been really good for them as well here tonight, as Harris is 2 for 3 tonight. We'll most likely see Michael Mekalos later. Want to know the count right now. The pitch here, a big swing and a miss there by Black. So we're going to take a second to look around the Valley League, see what's happening. Right now, the Covington Lumberjacks lead against the Newmarket Rebels 7-0 right now. And the Purcellville Cannons and Culpeper Cavaliers game has started. It is currently 2-0 in favor of the Cavaliers in the bottom of the first. That's a big swing and a miss there by Black. And the Turks Royals game has started as well. The Harrisburg Turks currently lead over the Winchester Royals 2-1 in the top of the second. Again, we have 3 doubleheaders. We have the one here of Woodstock at Front Royal. Covington and Newmarket have a doubleheader, and so do Purcellville and Culpeper. And that's a big swing and a miss there by Black. He will go down swinging for the second out of the inning. First strikeout on the night there for Bicknell. Was the River Bandits, they've been able to get 5 strikeouts on the night to this point. Cardinals only have 1, but Cardinals bats have been rolling, as it's going to be Drew Camp now up. Camp tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. First pitch here from Bicknell is inside, almost hit Camp. And after Camp is Willis, and Willis started the 3 straight guys of Willis, Stevenson, Anderson. All 3 of them got hit last time we saw them both, so that could be trouble. And that's a strike. It'll be 1-1 now. Not necessarily trouble coming for Bicknell, but just has to be careful. Those guys might be looking to try and get back. Get back on base and get a hit in there. That pitch is just too high, 2-1. As some clouds are starting to roll in. Still a bright and sunny day here at the Bing. It was raining on my way in here today while I was driving here, but the rain did stop as that one is fouled off by Camp. I was a bit worried that we were going to possibly see a rain delay, but it cleared up. It is humid. It is hot. It is summertime here. It is Independence Day, July 4th tomorrow. We have fireworks coming at the end of the game tonight, and it's been a great environment here at Bing Crosby so far. 2-2 right now here on Camp with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. As Bicknell will kick and deal a line that is foul. That one lined by Camp and fouled off into the right field. So a big question that we might have to see is, do we see more of Jack Butler here in the 6th? I don't know what his pitch count's at right now. I don't know if he's on a maximum on pitch count. But we could very well be seeing Butler, and he has been wheeling and dealing. And until he maybe shows any signs of regression, he might stay out there and continue to deal. The pitch here from Bicknell is inside for a ball, now 3-2. Or maybe they'll go to a different arm, but again, it's a doubleheader. You have 2 days off, but you want to try and save as many arms as you can. Try and be smart with how you use them. Full count here for Bicknell. The pitch is skied a mile high. Center fielder Smith is on it, and that will end the inning. A 1-2-3 inning here, just what the River Bandits need after a very bumpy 4th. After 5 innings, it is the Woodstock River Bandits 1, the Front Royal Cardinals 9. We'll be right back.
Who's got the pulse of your community? They do. It's the Royal Examiner. They bring you the local stories that matter, from town and county government updates to school board decisions. The Royal Examiner has got you covered, but there's more than just news. Ever wonder about the events happening in your backyard? They're on it. The Royal Examiner knows all about the concerts in the park, farmers markets, local charity runs, and art expeditions. If it's happening in your community, they're there. What's more, they love digging into the hearts of our community to share the intriguing stories that make us unique. So tune in, turn up, and take note. Your community is full of stories waiting to be discovered, and the Royal Examiner is your guide. Stay informed, stay connected, and most of all, stay local. The Royal Examiner, because local matters. Visit us online at royalexaminer.com.
Are you having electrical problems in your home or business and need to find the best electrician you can? Well, look no farther than Green to Ground, located right here in Front Royal, Virginia. They offer free estimates on projects and are focused on client satisfaction. Their electricians are ready to take on any and all of your electrical needs, as they offer peace of mind, one circuit at a time. So just give them a call at 540-692-8412. The Front Royal Cardinals are sponsored by CNC Frozen Treats, Green to Ground, Wines Bookkeeping and Wines Family, Dominion Health, Brody Michael Foundation, State Farm, the Logan Miatico Foundation, Los Caverns, Card My Yard, National Media, On Cue, and the American Legion. As we start this top of the sixth, Jack Butler is back out there for another inning of work. He'll face the top of the order, and R.J. Stinson, Joyce, and Sanchez. And that first one is a little chopper over to Camp that he could not collect. A tough play there for him, and as Stinson will be quickly aboard. No 1-2-3 inning for Butler this time. It was a really hard ball for Camp to control and just could not get it. So R.J. Stinson will be very quickly aboard there. And that's going to bring up Preston Joyce. Joyce tonight is 0 for 2. He's grounded out both times. Looking to try and change his fate here. First pitch is upstairs for a ball. Butler continues his outing here in the sixth inning. He has looked solid as ever today. He's given up 5 hits, but great defense, giving up only 1 run. That was a pickoff attempt on Stinson, but unsuccessful, as he is not having a big lead right now. 1-0 the count right now here for Butler against Joyce. As Butler has had the River Bandits number. That one is fouled off into foul territory down the left field side. It'll be a 1-1 count now, as Butler is looking to try and continue to have Woodstock's number. We don't know how much more he has necessarily in the tank. I'm hoping he can go the entire rest of the game. I'd love to see that, have him pitch a full game. The pitch here from Butler is upstairs for a ball now, 2-1. I hope I also didn't speak too soon on that front as well, because the announcer's jinx is 100% real. 2-1 right now here for Butler, with a runner on first and R.J. Stinson facing off against Preston Joyce. That one in there for a strike. Good curveball that just barely got the lower part of the zone. It'll be 2-2 now. And they're going to go check up on Stinson again, and he is safe. Stinson, not having a very big lead, is able to just quickly get his foot back to first. As Ruff is ready to try and get the pick off. They were able to pick off Ratliff in the second. And that pitch is a big swing and a miss there by Joyce, as he will go down swinging. That'll be the second strikeout on the day here for Butler. He was able to strike out Whitaker to end the second. So he's been kind of quiet with the strikeouts, but his defense is the defense not just of Butler, but of the entire Front Royal Cardinals has just been on point. Great awareness, great job knowing where runners are, where they're going, and just being able to get outs on every single chance that they have had. As now it's going to be Tomas Sanchez, who is 1 for 2 tonight with a double, but then got caught at second on a flyout from Smith. First pitch is in there for a ball. It will be 1-0. I see a lot of fans in the red, white, and blue, as July 4th is tomorrow. Very exciting times. We'll have fireworks to celebrate July 4th here at the end of the night. That's a little chopper that Camp is able to collect quickly. The throw to second is in there in time. The throw to first, Ruff collects and grabs for the double play. A 5-4-3 double play to end the 6th inning. That is what you needed. Jack Butler continues what has been a great outing off the double play, as it's another unconventional 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals, and it is still Front Royal 9, Woodstock 1. At the Dominion Health and Fitness Center, they strive to provide the best gym experience for everyone. They have a ton of different opportunities, including weight training, yoga, racquetball, an indoor pool, pickleball, and so much more. Membership starts at only $25 a month. They also have an open gym every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can also receive a free 3-day guest pass to see what all the hype is about, or pay a $3 entry fee. So come on down to Dominion Health and Fitness Center and enjoy the best gym in Front Royal. At the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County, they focus on providing humanitarian service and help build goodwill and peace in the world. Right now, they are focusing on putting an end to polio and making the vaccine available to everyone in Front Royal and Warren County. To learn how to support the Rotary Club of Front Royal or to donate, visit frontroyalrotary.org. Donate today to help put an end to polio. Logan Miatico was a member of the volunteer fire department and was an aspiring firefighter until his unexpected passing in 2021. He had a contagious smile and a vivacious laughter. To remember that legacy Logan left behind, the Logan Miatico Foundation was established. The Miatico Foundation has established a scholarship fund for student athletes, created a memorial in Logan's name at his high school, Skyline High School, and continues to spread Logan's love and kindness throughout the community. You can go to the Logan Miatico Facebook page to learn more, and remember to hashtag Live Like Logan. We'd like to thank our game sponsor today, the Rotary Clubs of both Front Royal and Warren County, for sponsoring tonight's game, the doubleheader, and being able to allow us to have a great fireworks show here later today. As we are excited for what we have here to go, as the Cardinals due up here at the bottom of the sixth, is going to be Brantley Willis, Daniel Stevens, and Jaden Anderson all due up. It was the three line of guys that all got hit with the pitch, and that first pitch is in there for a ball there as Drake Bicknell will continue his outing. The Front Royal Cardinals are sponsored by Fox's Pizza, Knights of Columbus, Arena Sports, the Rotary Club of Front Royal, the Rotary Club of Warren County, as that one is upstairs for a ball. Again, thank you to the Rotary Club of Front Royal and Warren County for sponsoring tonight's games. Crystal Klein for Sheriff, Concern Hotline, Tina Tolliver Studios, Petty Betty Treats, Veterans of Foreign War Front Royal, and Sunstoppers. Thank you for being a sponsor of the Front Royal Cardinals, as that one is in there for a strike. It got the lower corner of the zone. 2-1 now here in the bottom of the sixth on Brantley Willis. Willis tonight is 2 for 2. That pitch inside, called strike. Make it 2-2 now. Was able to just barely get the inside of the zone on that curveball. Making it 2-2 now. Willis, the leadoff man here in the bottom of the sixth. That pitch is fouled off behind him. Don't go anywhere once this game ends, as the second game of this doubleheader will be right here on the Royal Examiner and on Stretch Internet starting at 7 first pitch at 7 p.m. Broadcast starts at 6:45. Make sure you don't go far, because we'll be right back here for Game 2. As Bicknell's now taking a second, will now kick and deal. That one fouled off into behind us. It is 100% a great day for baseball, as it also is going to be a great day for the 4th of July tomorrow. It's been perfect weather here as of lately. It's a bit humid, but that doesn't matter. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter at FR Cardinals to stay up to date on everything the Cardinals are doing. The pitch here from Bicknell, big swing and a miss there by Willis. He will go down swinging for the first out of this sixth inning, and that'll be Bicknell's second strikeout of his outing here today. And a big strikeout for him as well, just to get some momentum going, as it's going to be Daniel Stevens coming up. Bicknell was able to come into a really bad situation, gave up a single to Ruff. He had faced three batters, gave up a single and a triple to both Ruff and Harris. Then since then, it has been lights out, getting 4 straight, making it 5 straight outs. That's a little chopper that cannot be controlled by Steravon, the third baseman, and Stevens will be able to get over to first successfully. It was a really tough play for Steravon to make there on third base. It was a little bunt, and Stevens was able to just leg it out in time as Jaden Anderson comes up now. A good play there by Stevens, as he is now aboard over at first. As the sun is slowly starting to set, which brings in the shadows here at the Bing. It makes it a little harder to find the balls, and we have seen the sun be a major factor today. That first pitch from Bicknell is upstairs for a ball. It'll be 1-0 on Anderson. Anderson today is 0 for 2. 2 flyouts that got hit by the pitch last time we saw him, and then was stranded at second. Bicknell takes a second here in the 1-0 count. Will kick and deal. That one sent out deep into left field. Stinson tracking, and it is grabbed by Stinson. All the fans, including myself, thought that one was about to be out of here. It was I felt how hard that one was hit. I felt it like in my stomach. I thought it was gone. He crushed that ball. Stinson had to go all the way to the wall, but was able to make the grab for the second out of the inning. And definitely a big out right there, as it will be Carter Ruff coming up now with 2 outs. You still have Stevens hanging out over at second right now. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, this is only a 7-inning game, so top of the 7th, if the score remains the same, that will end the game right here. The pitch here from Bicknell, big swing and a miss. They're going to go check up, and that is Stevens out of safe. Stevens had a massive lead, and that was a bullet there from Whitaker over to first, but could not get Stevens, as it will be a 0-1 count here on Ruff. That was a missile from Whitaker throwing it over to Wilson at first. As Bicknell's looking to try and finish this 6th inning off right here, not give up any more runs. As the runner goes, that's Stevens over to second in plenty of time. He is safe, as that ball took a hop from Whitaker. 1-1 the count now on Ruff. As Stevens is able to get another stolen base, he will be over in the second now. As he was able to get a board off the bunt that Sturtevant could not control. 1-1 the count right now here. Bicknell taking a second. Double checking up on Stevens. He will kick and deal, and that one is sent high into center field, and they're just going to watch that one. It hits the netting and will stay in play. Stevens will come in to score. Ruff will get a double. Smith and Stinson were both watching that one like it was gone, but it got denied by the net. But it is still 10-1 here for Front Royal here in the bottom of the 6th. That was the second ball that got crushed. We saw Anderson crush one into left field that Stinson grabbed. That one I thought that one was going to get out of here. It was right at the scoreboard, but just barely could not. The pesky net once again denying a home run. This is going to be Hayden Harris up now to bat, with a runner in scoring position here in Carter Ruff to try and make it into an 11-1 game. The 11th hit the Cardinals have delivered here in this game, and it's a short game. It's only 7 innings, remember. 10-1 now our score here. The Cardinals have put their foot on the gas here. It was 2-1 for a long time until the 4th inning when the Cardinals blew it open with 7 runs. That first pitch is in there for a strike. It will be 0-1 now here with 2 outs. Ruff still hanging out over at second right now. And we'll have to see again. We most likely are expected to see Jack Butler come out, unless he's near his pitch count, come out for the 7th and final inning of this game to try and put it away game 1 of this doubleheader here tonight. The pitch here for Bicknell is a big swing and a miss there by Harris. I'll now become 0-2. 0-2 right now here with 2 outs. Bicknell trying to end the game, end this inning right here. Still with Ruff over at second. Hayden Harris, the newest Cardinal. First game in the Valley League in the Cardinals colors. Bicknell, and the umpire said time was called, so the pitch won't count there. No, he's going to call pitch clock violation. So we'll go 1-2 now. I didn't even know there was a pitch clock in the Valley League until very recently. 1-2 now here with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th at the Bing. After Hayden Harris, we go back to the top of the order for the 5th time. It will be Blaze O'Sabin. But before that, we have to see what Hayden Harris can do. The pitch here from Bicknell is a little chopper over the third baseman, Sturtevant. The throw to first is in time, and that will end the inning right there. But the damage done as the Cardinals out on 1 more as Stevens is able to score thanks to Ruff. It is now Front Royal 10, Woodstock 1. As youth sports continue to grow, many parents struggle to look for places to take their kids to practice their sport. That struggle is now over with Arena Sports and Event Center. This amazing location has 3 rows of batting cages, an indoor turf space, camps, and so much more to offer. The drives to Manassas and Winchester for parents are no more, as now they can turn to Arena Sports to bring their kids to practice and train to get better. To learn more, go to their Facebook page at the Arena Sports and Event Center and check it out now. Wines Bookkeeping has specialized in a variety of business and tax services to help those in the local Front Royal community for over 50 years. They can take care of your business needs quickly and efficiently, including business tax preparation, personal tax preparation, and bookkeeping. They can handle the books for you and allow you to worry less and live more. Brody Michael was just a 14-year-old boy beginning his high school basketball career when he passed away back in 2020. Brody brought so much positivity and compassion to everyone in his life. He was non-judgmental, kind, caring, and always had a smile on his face. His impact was much larger than just the high school basketball court, as it spread throughout the entire community. In his memory, the Brody Michael Foundation was started to help continue the legacy Brody started. It not only gives back to the community, but also offers scholarships for student athletes as well. To donate to this wonderful foundation and continue Brody's legacy, please visit BrodyMichaelFoundation.com and remember to hashtag #BeLikeBrody. Pitching change here for the Cardinals. Here to close out the game is going to be number 22, Gabriel Moorer. He is from East Georgia College, a junior originally from Jacksonville Beach, Florida, and he is a lefty. He was playing with Purcellville earlier in the season, but now has been moved over here to Front Royal. He so far has a 16.61 ERA through 4 games, pitched for four and a third innings, got 6 strikeouts, gave up 9 walks and 6 hits. In total, though, he gave up only 8 runs in those 4 and a third innings. Last time he played was June 24th against the Newmarket Rebels. That was last time he was in a Cannons jersey, and now he is here in a Cardinals jersey as he comes in for Jack Butler. Butler's final stats: he went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 1 run. A great outing there for Jack Butler as now Moore comes in to try and end this game. This is going to be Jankowski, Smith, and Wilson all due up here for the River Bandits here in this last inning. Again, it's only a 7-inning game, as it's going to be actually a change. It's going to be a different batter now. It's going to be number 24. Give me 1 second as we're trying to find him. It's going to be Noah Lucas. And that first pitch is in there for a strike. So Janikowski gone. It is now Noah Lucas into play here. Lucas is from West Virginia University Institute of Tech, a junior from Ocala, Florida. That pitch is called ball. Check swing did not go. So Noah Lucas in for Janikowski. Lucas, a big bat, batting .333 to this point. Their second best bat, and that one is in the dirt. It'll go to 2-1 now. But you cannot talk about this game without talking about how great of an outing Jack Butler had, going 6 strong innings, making it look easy, having a lot of 3 straight 1-2-3 innings, and just looking solid as a whole. Pitch here from Moore is lined back at us at foul. My cameraman flinched here, 2-2. I've gotten kind of used to it. When I first started the season, I flinched a bit, but now I've just kind of gotten used to it because I've had so many balls just come right back at my face. The pitch here from Moore is in the dirt. Got away from Popple, but doesn't matter. It'll go to a full count now. As Moore is looking to try and end this game here in the 7th inning. He's facing off against Lucas, and then it is going to be Smith in the on-deck circle right now. And then after him should be Wilson unless Bocock makes another sub. That's a big swing and a miss there. Foul tip, still strike 3. As Moore gets a big strikeout there, his first strikeout as a Cardinal. And that will now bring up to bat here for the River Bandits, Hunter Smith. Hunter Smith tonight, he is 0 for 2. This is only the River Bandits' 3rd time through the lineup. They have really been struggling. Jack Butler really was wheeling and dealing his way through the Woodstock order, as he had 3 straight 1-2-3 innings. The pitch here from Moore is way inside and upstairs for a ball. They'll go to 1-0. Again, as just a reminder, the second game of this doubleheader will start at 7. Broadcast starts at 6:45. You can catch it right here on Stretch Internet or on the Royal Examiner, however you are watching or listening to us right now. The pitch here from Moore is upstairs, way upstairs for a ball. It will be now 2-0. Taking one last look around the Valley League right now. The Covington Lumberjacks were able to win Game 1 against the Newmarket Rebels. It's a big swing and a miss there by Smith. That final score of that one was 7-0. They have a second game coming up at 7:30 at Rebels Park. The Harrisonburg Turks and the Winchester Royals are tied right now at 3 at Jim Barnett Park in the bottom of the 3rd. The Culpeper Cavaliers are ahead of the Purcellville Cannons right now, 2-1 in the bottom of the 3rd at Culpeper County High School as that pitch is in there for a ball. Coming up as well, other games happening. You have the Stanton Braves taking on the Strasburg Express at 7 at First Bank Park as that pitch is downstairs for a ball, and Smith is going to take the walk over to first base. You have the Waynesboro Generals taking on the Charlottesville Tom Sox at 7 at CHO Airport Field. And then you have the Percival Cannons. The Culpeper Cavaliers will have Game 2 of the doubleheader at 7:30. And, of course, we have Game 2 at 7 here at Bing Crosby Stadium. As here comes now, as now it will be Morgan Little coming in to take over for Wilson at first base. Morgan Little from State Bonaventure University, a junior from Kaiser, West Virginia. Another substitution as Mike Bocock is trying to get something to happen here for his River Bandits. Down by 9 in the top of the 7th. A lot of changes being made right now. Little's been batting 115 to this point in the season. Interesting change. That first pitch upstairs for a ball there by Moorer. Little's had gotten 3 hits, 1 run. One of his hits was a double. He's gotten 5 RBIs, gotten 6 walks, but also struck out 9 times as well. So 2 substitutions already here for the River Bandits. And that's a check swing. They're going to check. He did not go 2-0. 2-0 the count right now here on Morgan Little as Moore is trying to end this game. 2 outs away from being able to do it. And they're going to go check up on the runner at first. And the runner on first is Smith, by the way. And a quick little message from our broadcast sponsor. Are you looking for a qualified realtor to help you buy or sell your home? Donna Muller at Next Home Realty Select is a longtime board member with the Front Royal Cardinals. That one is lined and foul. She's a longtime board member with the Front Royal Cardinals and a local real estate expert. With 20 years of being a realtor in this area, Donna is here to assist you with your real estate needs. Give her a call today at 540-622-4278 to learn more. 2-1 the count right now here on Little against Moorer. Gabriel Moore in his Front Royal Cardinals debut is with the Cannons for his first half season. That's a big swing and a miss there by Little, making it 2-2 now. As Moore is looking to try and get the second out, a double play opportunity if it goes to Stevens or Camp to try and put this game away. No save opportunity here for Moore right now. That's a big swing and a miss. He'll take it. Foul tip called again. Does not matter. Strike 3 still called. And Little will go down swinging as that will now bring up Ratliff, I believe, and try and check his number. It will be Ratliff. Ratliff tonight is Preston Ratliff. He's 1 for 2 tonight. He was able to get to first, but then he got caught, but then he was able to get picked off at first. Last time we saw him, he grounded out as well. First pitch from Moore is in there for a ball, 1-0. So far, Moore's had the pattern of strikeout, ball, strikeout. I don't want to see a walk here though. Pitch here from Moore is upstairs for another ball. It'll be quickly be 2-0. A lot of baseball still to go. We have a whole second game ahead of us here at Bing Crosby Stadium, so don't go far. 2-0 the count right now here for Moore against Ratliff. That pitch way inside, 3-0. As Moore is trying to put this game away. 1 out away from getting the Cardinals win. And this game 1 of this doubleheader here. And they're going to check up on Smith, and he is still safe after Smith got walked. 3-0 count right now here on Ratliff, most likely not swinging. Ratliff, the designated hitter, who's 1 for 2 tonight. As the River Bandits bats have been really quiet, did not find Lana Butler. That pitch is in there for a strike. Fastball right down the middle to make it 3-1 now. As the stands are already getting packed. Game 2 not far away. The pitch here from Moore. Big swing and a miss there by Ratliff. He wanted that one back. Big pitch here from Moore. Full count with 2 outs. Can end the game with an out right here on Ratliff. The pitch here from Moore, and it's lined into center field. O'Sabin will not get it there in time. And Smith is going to be able to get the third successfully, so the game is not over just yet. Ratliff put a little blooper in the center field that dropped. Smith got to third successfully. Ratliff is over at first. So we're not out of the woods just yet. As that's going to bring up Brady Whitaker from Radford. Whitaker tonight, he is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout as Moore is trying to end this game. Do not want to give up any damage. If things stay the way they are, the win would be going to Jack Butler and the loss would be going to Bell. That one's lined into right field. Black calls for it, and Black has it. And that is going to end the game here in Front Royal. The final score is the Cardinals 9. Excuse me, not 9. The Cardinals win 10-1 here over Woodstock. The final stats here for both teams. The River Bandits end with 1 run off of 6 hits and 2 errors. The Cardinals have 10 runs off of 11 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher here tonight for this game is going to be Jack Butler. He ends with 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 1 run given up in the first. As for the losing pitcher, that one will be Nick Bell. Bell went 1 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, and 2 runs given up. Pitching was kind of an issue here for the Woodstock River Bandits as the Cardinals bats were all over them from the first inning. A massive fourth, getting 7 runs there. Cardinals put the foot on the gas early and did not let up. But as a reminder, don't go anywhere as we have Game 2 coming up here at 7 o'clock. Stream will be starting at 6:45 right here on the Royal Examiner and Stretch Internet. So make sure you do not be going far at all. But we're staying right here at the Bing. The final score of Game 1 of this doubleheader is the Front Royal Cardinals 10. The Woodstock River Bandits 1. Signing off for now, I'm Ben Goldring. We'll be back in an hour for Game 2.